Now, I accept that none of this is in the full game, but I'm just going to point out the things I find irritating that aren't there.
Notions, sundries, and novelties. In other words, junk. Let's see if you can find anything useful. Looks as if some desperate fella called this place home.
What does that make us?
Rocking Bronco.
Now, as you can see here, at one point it appears the Vigors had an ammo counter. Now, I believe this would have helped a lot, as the Vigors run on the standard magic system seen in the previous Bioshock. Now, it worked okay in the previous one, but here, due to the similarity of a lot of the Vigors, you end up just levelling up one or two and repeatedly using them. It's a shame too, as having an excuse to use more Vigors would have helped vary the gameplay.
Booker! Gold!
That's gold, like I'm the King of England.
Appears Elizabeth would have also had more of a messed up personality. She's played as quite ignorant here.
Hello, Roscoe.
I would have preferred that.
Hey, Booker.
As it stands, she's kind of boring and a bit too normal.
7 years ago.
Keep looking, Lincoln.
I mean, not even normal by whatever 1910 something standards this is, but normal by regular standards. She's just a bit too plain. While I'm not saying this is a great character, I would have preferred it to the one we got.
Scratch. Nice.
Now, I want to point out this, because here it looks like the upgrade system was very different. In the full game, you have 4 different item slots to equip equipment to. Equipped equipment, sorry about that. Anyway, here it seems like the slots would have made sense, such as having one for movement, one for skyline, and one for melee. Now, in the full title, they aren't really categorized like this. They actually make very little sense. For example, every slot would have a skyline skill, meaning if you're on a skyline, it's very easy to equip a bunch of skyline skills and abuse it. Here, it makes a lot more sense, having one particular skill for each particular thing. Now, this next section bugs me a bit. In a second, you're going to see some flashing lights similar to the camera lights, suggesting that there's a stealth system in the game, but there's not. In fact, the songbird you never get to fight, and he only really appears in cutscenes. This next bit I find kind of deceiving. It's irritating, literally, because it looks like it could possibly spot you, but it can't. This kind of bugs me.
Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
Promise me.
I will stop him.
That is an oath you cannot keep. But promise me that if it comes to it, you will not let him take me back.
It won't come to that. All right?
That last section you saw is actually very close to something in the full game. I get the impression a lot of dialogue was pulled out and repurposed. Sadly, summoning freight trains aren't in the full game. It's a pity too, as they look like a fun trap.
Hey, there it is. Comstock House. They'll sort you out. It's a cakewalk. Elizabeth? Elizabeth!
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mockingbird. Shh, it's gonna be okay. Shh.
It's a horse. Horses die.
He's in pain.
Not for long. I need you to step back.
Wait, there's a tear. See, right here.
Elizabeth, it's just an animal.
I can control it this time.
It is too powerful. You won't be able to stop it.
I wasn't asking for permission.
What did you do? What did you do?
Booker.
Close it! Close it!
Trying!
Close it now! What was that? What was that? Talk to me, Elizabeth!
You were right. I can't control it. It's not possible.
Well, with what just happened, you really want to take bets on what's possible? Let's go find Comstock.
Well, we just saw our first choice, something which isn't present much in the game either.
Your lives are ours! Your wives are ours! It all belongs to the boss!
Another line which gets repurposed later. This segment also kind of bugs me as it suggests that NPCs and enemies would interact. They really don't. It also suggests that you have more choice than you do. There really are no sequences like this in the full game.
What's your problem? Huh? Kimosabe? Fuck you.
Keep moving.
You can do it! Come on, you can do it! Just jump!
Best if we don't draw attention to ourselves.
Hey, little girl! Yeah! Where you going? Come on!
Booker.
Listen, friend. We're not looking for any trouble.
Yeah.
Now this does bug me. This suggests that enemies are more than just characters which either stand still doing nothing or doing preset routines, or just charge at you and attack you. There is no middle state in the finished game.
Back there at the shop, what you asked me to do.
Let's not discuss it.
No, what did that thing do to you?
If he were to take me back, that's death, Mr. DeWitt. Or something so like it, I cannot tell the difference. Might be more supplies this way, or straight to Comstock House. What do you think?
Get back here! Get back here! You don't run from me!
Truth. When you look in the mirror, you see the face of a man. And you say to yourself, that's the eyes of a man. But you know what
that I am an agent and provocateur of the Comstock regime. I was responsible.
Now, we're going to see a choice soon, which could potentially result in a large-scale fight or none at all. Supposed to say no choices like this exist in the finished product.
He's just a postman. He didn't hurt anybody.
It's DeWitt! It's DeWitt! Get him!
What's he doing?
Enemies do not alert other enemies in the full game. If one sees you, they all just run at you. Don't expect anything like this.
Up there! I think I can...
The game doesn't give a choice between the different ones. I don't personally mind this, although I do wonder what the door was for. I'm not sure if I'm right about this, but it looks like the skyline system was handled better. In the full product, I'd often have problems getting onto it. It seemed it was quite picky about when it would let you jump to it and when it wouldn't. Here it seems you simply point where you want to go. Once again, I could be wrong, but it looks like the system just works better here. Man, I would have liked that trap.